Hello guys, it is your wellness coach, Nina of Righteous Liberty Works, and today we'll be getting into a full body workout using the flat resistance bands. There's no loop and it's a great way to add resistance, to build metabolically active muscle, to keep you healthy, to keep you strong, and to get you into the best shape of your life. Now, it doesn't always have to be dumbbells or kettlebells. Like I said, this is a great way to add resistance to your daily workout. One great thing about the bands is that you can do it seated or standing. So I'll be showing you various variations of how to use this band when you are working out. So I wanted to remind you guys, always remember to warm up prior to working out. You don't want to work out on a cold muscle because that can pull the muscle, of course, cause injuries. So take about 5 to 10 minutes prior to working out to warm up. Even if you're doing the resistance bands, especially if you're going to be doing the resistance bands, because you're focusing primarily on those muscles, even though you're using body weight. And so you want to protect yourself, okay? So simple things that you can do are some arm rows forward and backward for about 1 minute or so. Then you can do some jumping jacks for about 1 minute, some squat jumps and other calisthenics, and as well as stretching, okay? So you want to stretch, possibly go down, touch the toes, hold it for about 20-30 seconds. Come back up, same thing, bring the knee to the chest. If you want to do it calisthenically, of course, you can do some high knees, okay? But 5 to 10 minutes of that prior to exercising. If you need low impact when it comes to the stretching and you need to get the lower body done, just do the exercise modified by sitting, all right? Let's get into it. All right, so the first workout that we're going to do, it's called the lateral raise, all right? So basically you're going to put your foot inside of the band and you're going to raise the arms laterally. You should do this 3 sets of 8 to 12, all right? Just come on up. There you go from this side so you can see. This is working the arms and parts of the back, especially where the bra strap comes, and then there's that little bit of back fat. That helps a lot, all right? All right, and then of course, demonstrating with it seated. So you can see in the chair. So forward, erect, and out. Down. All right, so definitely exhale as you are bringing the arms up. Inhale as you bring the arms down, all right? All right, so now we're going to complete the leg press exercise. So basically you're going to put your foot in the stirrup of the band and holding it firmly. If you need to wrap it around, do so. You're going to bring the knee up, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to hold it at the waist or a little bit lower for more resistance, and you're going to bring the knee up and push down, all right? So bring the knee up and push down, okay? Really squeezing the quadricep. So when you're doing these types of workouts, because you do not have the dumbbells to kind of provide resistance via gravity, you have to be mindful of how you're working the muscle and keep imagery in mind. So So envision the quadricep, and as you release, you are squeezing. You bring it up and you squeeze down, okay? Up, squeeze down, all right? And that's 3 sets of 8 to 12 on each side. Now, if you're going to be doing that sitting, it's the same thing, but horizontally. So what you're going to see is here, as you put your foot in the stirrup, you're going to bring the knee back and push out. Remember, there's kind of a dipping motion, so be careful with your knee, all right? But hold the resistance and push outward. 3 sets of 8 to 12 on each side. All right, so the next exercise is the bicep curl. So basically taking that same stance, one foot at the stirrup of the band, and you're going to keep your elbows into your abdomen, and you're going to pull the fist towards your face, okay? So hold the strap tightly and pull it towards your face, keeping the arms tightly to the body, or the elbows rather tightly to the body. Remember, 3 sets of 8 to 12, all right? And this, of course, is targeting the bicep, all right? Now, what you can do to, if you want to do it sitting, of course, you just sit down in the chair and you're going to pull towards you. All right, you want to do it where there's resistance. If it's too loose in between here, wrap it around and bring it towards you, because remember, the resistance is helping to burn the fat by building the muscle. That is exactly what we want. All right, 3 sets of 8 to 12. All right, so we're going to get into our next exercise, which is the tricep extension, okay? So with the tricep extension, you're going to stand towards the side, and you're going to hold the band at the hip, okay? If you want more resistance, bring the hands closer together. Less resistance, hands further apart, and that's with any exercise that you do with the resistance bands, especially the upper body. Now, as you hold it towards the side, you are going to extend. You're going to hold the arm at the front towards the abdomen, and the arm that you're working, facing the back, of course, you're going to extend the elbow. All right, extend the elbow, full extension. Remember, 3 sets of 8 to 12, and you want to visualize the muscle, okay? And as you pull back, you want to go up as fast as you can. Hold for at least a second and bring it back, all right? You're going to feel that tension. You're going to get a good workout with this, but you have to remember these tips, all right? So you're going to do that on each side. So let's demonstrate the alternate side. Same thing. Arm that's holding the band towards the front at the stomach, and then the arm that is working the tricep, you're going to, let's do a little bit more resistance, and you're going to pull back, okay? So go up fast as you can, hold, bring it back, all right? Again, fast as you can, hold and bring it back, okay? For 1 second or for as long as you can do it. Do not hurt yourself, okay? So remember, before you exercise, you always need to stretch. Very important. Okay, so right now, guys, we're going to be doing the exercise called the lat pull down. So what you're going to do is that you're going to bring your arms up, all right? And you're going to press it towards the chest as you stretch it out. You want it to be right here at about the chest, not at the stomach or below at the hip. You want it at the chest. this is where you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. If you want to do, or add more resistance, I should say, bring the hands closer together, all right? So starting at the top, and then you pull it down by spreading it apart, and the band should end at the chest. And you're gonna do the same thing, seated. Arms up, and bring the bar down. Imagine you are at the gym, and you are pulling that bar down on the pulley. Okay? Remember, 3 sets of 8 to 12. Remember to breathe. Hold the stomach in. All right, guys, so now we're gonna do the chest press. We're gonna bring the loop part of our band around the back. So this is how it is towards the back, all right, for a chest press. So we're gonna bring it up towards, under the armpit, okay? So you can see a little bit under the armpit. And you're going to put your arms firmly towards the front and release back. Now, to add resistance to this, you just put your hands closer towards the center of it. And this is basically just a very basic chest press. Out and 3 sets of 8 to 12, okay? And this is how it looks, just chest press, okay? Remember, squeeze the chest, all right? Keep the abdomen in. And you can do this, of course, sitting as well. Press. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Chest press. Okay, guys, so we're going to get into the next exercise, and this is a squat. So you can do it several ways. Now, if you're going to do it in the chair or standing, you definitely want to have your feet shoulder width apart. So if you get into it, just start at the end. And what you're going to do is that you're going to bring the hands towards the waist, of course, hold them there firmly, and you're going to stand and push up. As you come up, you want to squeeze the gluteus. You're going to be doing this 3 sets of 8 to 12, all right? And let me show you what it looks like from the side. Remember, the knees should not go past the toes. If that's happening, then you're not protecting the knees. That means the exercise is being done incorrectly. So keep that in mind, okay? Always keep the abdominal in, and you're going to go back and squeeze, all right? Add more resistance. You can bring the hands behind the back, go down, and squeeze up, all right? So that's how you can do it with the bands using the squat motion, okay? You can also do it completely standing without going into the seated position within the chair, of course. And then always remember, if you want to work different parts of the thighs, if you want to work the inner thighs, the feet kind of come outwards. You want to work the outer thighs, kind of the feet come toward, the toes touch one another, still about shoulder width apart. And then for the entire working of the thigh muscle, feet straight ahead. So feet straight ahead here, and we're going to go down. And of course, this also works the gluteus. And we're going to go down and up, down and up. All right, so for our next set of exercises, we're going to be doing them seated on the floor. And of course, the band is going to be under the feet, like so. And what you're going to do is, this one is going to be a seated row, okay? So basically, you're going to hold the bands tightly at the ends and you're going to pull backwards, okay? Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Remember, you want to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, okay? More resistance, hold it closer to the stirrup part of the band, okay? And back. Exhale as you pull back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale as you release, okay? Then to target this one will be our last exercise, to target the arms, the biceps and the triceps. We are going to pull and do a bicep curl. Twice, pull, bicep curl. Pull, bicep curl. More resistance. Get closer to the bottom of the band. Pull back, okay? And pull it closer to you and bicep curl. 2. 2. Bring it 2 as well. And back. This adds more resistance. Okay, and if you want, you can add the legs as well. Out, in. Okay, however you decide to do that variation. But I want to thank you so much for joining me, Righteous Liberty Works, today with our resistance band workout. Always remember to stretch prior to doing any exercise. Warm up is very important, even if you're using bands, because you don't want to start working out on a cold muscle. You need to warm up.